hello everybody and welcome to MikeyTaylorGaming, where today we're taking a look into the world of Megaman 2 glitches for the NES. About a year and a half ago on this channel I covered Megaman 1 glitches, and in that video I told you that I would be covering more from the Megaman series. So here we are, Megaman 2. There aren't as many glitches in this game as Megaman 1, but there are still some pretty awesome ones as always. So without further ado, I hope you all enjoy this video and let's get on with it, shall we? I will see you all at the end card. All of the levels in Megaman 2 have screen transitions, which when passed load the next area that needs to be shown. It's a pretty basic concept really. Reach the edge of the screen, it moves to the right, and you carry on playing like normal. But there's a couple of ways to screw around with these transitions to make some glitchy fun. When playing through Woodman's stage, you'll eventually reach a downward section where we can find the first glitchy transition. Once you reach this area of the stage, jump off the edge here and hold right. Then just keep pausing the game and unpausing it so that Megaman slowly moves towards the centre of the screen. Pausing the game like this stops Megaman's falling momentum, so you can get way further over on the screen than you should be able to. When you transition from the centre of the screen, you're placed inside a wall instead of the regular playing space, so that's really not right. Now that you're stuck in the wall, try pressing left or right and you'll be forced at high speed in the opposite direction to the one that you pressed. This might seem pretty random and you may get varying effects each time that you try, but if you watched the Sonic the Hedgehog glitch picnic from a couple of weeks ago, then it's the exact same reason as the zipping explanation I gave on there, so maybe you want to go check that out later to understand why this glitch happens. Come on, you know you wanna. There's a similar screen transition glitch that you can do by travelling upwards into a wall instead of falling down into one, but this can be far less helpful than the other one that we just looked at. First you'll need to obtain item 1 by defeating Heatman's stage. Once you've defeated him and got the item, make your way through Crashman's stage until you reach this upward climbing section. When you eventually reach this screen, we're ready to glitch. Stand as close to the edge of this platform as you can and face the wall on the right. Jump slightly and then release item 1 and quickly jump onto it as fast as you can. Then, when it reaches the top of the screen, just jump to cause the glitch transition. In the same way that we got stuck in the wall in Woodman's stage by going downwards, this time we've just done it upwards to do the exact same thing. Moving in random ways up here can cause you to fall back down to the screen below, but if that happens, then the game will still think you're on the screen above, so any enemies, objects, ladders, basically anything, will be one screen ahead of the one you're actually seeing. If you want a challenge, then this is the game for you. But if you're completely insane, then you can play it like this and guess where the level layout is to make it that little bit harder for yourselves. Oh, and I forgot to mention that you can't use any weapons whilst this glitch is activated, so good luck guys. You could make a challenge for yourself if it was possible to get past this screen. Unfortunately, once you're here you can't progress, you'll just constantly loop back to the start of the screen again. So we can be sane again, I guess. It's a shame for you super ultra hardcore Megaman fans. You might not have noticed this little detail, but there are certain enemies that teleport onto the screen when you move into new areas. If you're quick enough with the time stopper that you receive after completing Flashman's stage, you can freeze these enemies right in the middle of their teleportation animation. The enemies that you freeze seem to maintain some of their properties though, like the frienders found in Woodman's stage still won't let you past even if they're frozen in this state, which would have been a really helpful effect because they can be a pain. And what about the Mecha Dragon from the first Wily Castle stage? You can freeze this guy mid-teleport and he can still kill you with his hitbox even though he's frozen. Makes a lot of sense. And it's really painful too. Probably. One of the biggest glitches in this game can be found in Airman's stage, but this is another one that you're gonna have to have defeated Heatman for to get your hands on item 1. Once the fight has started, try to use item 1 to raise up and touch the boss door again, which will make the wall on the right of the room open up. Once the wall opening animation is finished, the screen will scroll right, taking you to a completely glitched up place. I can only guess that the reason this glitch happens is because some kind of trigger seems to be activated when using item 1 and touching the door, telling the game to progress to the next screen of the game as if you were entering another boss room. Since we're already in the last room of the level, another screen doesn't actually exist, so instead it loads the next location found in memory after the boss room, which happens to be Wily Stage 2. Fortunately for us glitchers, the stage is fully loaded, but the graphics aren't called to load onto the sprites that are being shown, so it carries on using the ones found in Airman's stage, making everything look super trippy. This glitch can happen if you're in the Heatman boss battle too. If you get hit by Heatman and touch the door at the same time, then the boss room door trigger will be activated the same way as it was before. The level can be played through fully, but sometimes Megaman will get stuck in the glitchy graphics for some reason. If you just wait a while, then the enemies around will kill him and he'll be loaded into the level correctly. Then, you just have to make sense of all of these scrambled up graphics. The only really hard section to get past is the spikes. If you glitched past Airman to get here, then you won't have item 2 to cross over them. Oops. The alternate and really skilled way to get across these spikes is to equip item 1, get hit by an enemy and use the small invincibility that you get to run over the spikes. Then just use item 1 to stop Megaman from instantly dying on the spikes, and repeat the steps until you make it to the other side to see the rest of the glitch effects that have taken place here. I forgot to mention the downside to this glitch. Reaching the end of the level, nothing actually happens. Yay! It seems like a lot of effort for nothing, doesn't it? You can wait here forever, but nothing will ever come to destroy Megaman, and obviously there's no time limit, so you'll be stuck until you reset. Overall, completely pointless, but still an awesomely screwed up glitch, right? I have absolutely no idea what triggers those door activations, but be glad they happen, or this video would be a lot less interesting. An easy and helpful glitch can be done with any item which doesn't take energy away from the meter after one use. Take the boomerang weapon for example. For its energy bar to move at all, you have to attack using it at least 8 times. If you use it less than that, then the energy bar will just stay full. So with this one, we can just use the weapon 7 times and then press start to pause the game, and that's literally all there is to this glitch. Once you unpause the game, the energy counter will return to full, so the next use won't reduce its energy. It works with other weapons too, but it can be very tedious remembering exactly how many times you've used each one of them, especially if you're in the middle of jumpy areas, because you need so much concentration, and you'll be too busy focusing on that to think about energy usage. So here's a pointless glitch that does nothing, but if you manage to do it by accident, then I'm pretty sure that you'd be extremely happy. When facing the robot masters in this game, it's possible to be killed but still destroy the robot that you're battling. If both Megaman and the robot are on one remaining shot before dying, let the robot master shoot first and then have Megaman shoot and hit him. Megaman will be hit and the death sound effect and animation will start, but when the robot master is hit, the end of the level trigger takes over and Megaman's explosion animation will still be playing wherever he was stood. Like I said, it seems kinda pointless. And that's because it is. And I've definitely not saved the best glitch till last today guys, and I'm really sorry about that. During the Woodman boss battle, pause and unpause the game whenever Woodman jumps into the air, and every time you unpause, he'll jump again, in mid-air. For some reason. Absolutely pointless, and really not useful for much. Anyways guys, thanks very much for staying until the end. I know this episode wasn't the longest, but we've seen some pretty cool glitches here today, I'm sure you'll all agree. So I guess it's time to get ready for the end card. Thank you all very much for watching again, please like, share and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and let's get ready for the end card. And don't forget, I love you all. Mwah! Well guys, I know there weren't that many amazing glitches in this episode, and I'm sorry about that. I thought that Mega Man 2 would have a lot more glitches than this, but it turns out a lot of them are very minor. But don't worry about it, because I've got a ton of games coming up that have tons of glitches in them, so you've got something to look forward to. Anyways, if you want to check out some of my other videos that include a lot more complicated glitches, and many more in each episode too, then you can click on the left-hand box here to be taken to the Sonic the Hedgehog glitch picnic, which I did a couple of weeks ago. And in it is an explanation of the zipping glitch, which we kinda saw here in Megaman 2, so maybe it's worth checking out just so you know why that happens. In the right-hand box we've got The Legend of Zelda, a link to the past glitch picnic. And let me tell you something, the glitches in this game are the most complicated and precise that I've ever covered on this channel. In fact, there's probably a lot of glitches in there that even the most hardcore of fans haven't seen before, so definitely worth checking that one out. And with that, I'm gonna go now because I feel like I'm rambling on. Thanks again for watching until the end of the video, guys, and I will see you all in the next video. And don't forget, I love you all. Mwah.